Yep, yep. What up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Yep, it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. But we are here. Shout out to everybody, man. Check in, check in, check in. Check in, guys. Another beautiful day, man. Beautiful Sunday. Today is definitely not Sunday. Another beautiful Tuesday. Taco Tuesday for most, but curry go Tuesday for me. That's what I'm cooking right now. Rashawn, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, man, I'm here chilling, man. Man, shout out to everybody that's living in the Treasure Coast. As you can see, that company Costco is playing no games, yo. They are seriously building that warehouse at a rapid pace, and that's a huge warehouse that they're building over there. Um, got a lot of docks, man. Got a lot of bays. So everybody, I can tell you right now, man, it's gonna be a lot of drivers gonna be getting a job in the local area because they're gonna be hiring a lot of drivers from what I've heard, anywhere from 85 to 100 drivers. So that's definitely good for all the people that live in Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce, Vero Beach, all the surrounding areas, Palm Bay or Palm City. You know what I mean? It's definitely good, man, because you know that's a company that's gonna be stretching from east to west, Florida north to south, and Costco as a whole, their whole business model is doing pretty good right now. So that's definitely something to look out for. I heard that that Chick-fil-A company down there in Weston, they're also I don't know if they kicked off yet, but I hear they're paying pretty good, starting at $38 an hour. That's really good. So whoever lived down that way, good opportunities. And as a driver, man, you should always look for opportunities because sometimes like you find yourself doing the same thing over and over and over again for the longest, and it just gets stagnant. Sometimes you gotta make moves. Sometimes you gotta grow. You know what I mean? What's going on, Mike? Say, am I leaving food service? Already left, man. I'm on the road right now. Right now, I'm at a truck stop in PA. You know what I mean? At a truck stop, about to go get something to eat. About to go take me a shower. You know what I mean? I'm take a shower, then I'm gonna get something to eat. I gotta get a load down to Washington, down to where is load going? I gotta get a load down to Texas, man. After I drop that off, I gotta take a load to California. After I drop that off, I gotta take a load to Australia. After I drop that off, I gotta take a load to New Zealand. We're gonna keep this thing rolling, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep this thing rolling. I'm driving for I'm driving right now. I'm working for God Almighty Express. We drive everywhere, man. We drive from Florida to Africa, from Africa to England, from England to Iceland, and they pay good, man. We get like $100 a mile. Yeah, we get paid good, man. Really good. God Almighty Express. God Almighty Express. The slogan of the company is "We'll go anywhere except for hell." That's the slogan, y'all. We go. We'll run the load anywhere except for hell. I heard about the Blitz Week. I heard about the Blitz Week. I'm planning on running because my route, man. I do gotta pass the I do gotta pass the scales on the route that I run. So I'm planning on taking the back roads. I'm planning on taking the back roads to do my route, man, because man, these people at the scales, man, they be bothering local trucks, man. They be bothering everybody, bro. Like I don't get it, man. Like I know they're doing their jobs, but I hate Blitz Week, man. Drivers gotta tighten up, make sure you got all your paperwork. Make sure you do a pretty good pre-trip and post-trip. It's funny that you talk about it's funny that you talk about Blitz Week, man. Nobody at the job is talking about it. Nobody at management is really talking about it. They're more concerned about, things like do your pre-trip, stuff like that. They're more concerned about, idling the truck and just things, man. But yeah, Blitz Week is very important. Um, it's good when truckers give other truckers the heads up of what's going on out there with the DOT and all type of stuff. You know what I mean? Talk about DOT, man. Let's talk about DOT for a second. I want to talk about DOT, right? Shout out to all the DOT peoples. Everybody need a job. Everybody got to take care of their family. So I say this with no respect. I say this with fully. I say this because I mean it, right? Why do y'all gotta have that crazy look on y'all face, bro? Why? I was in this plaza yesterday, man. I'm sitting there getting something to eat, minding my own business, and this DOT officer, he pulled up in there, man, and that damn woodpecker outside is so loud, bro. Like it's crazy. Um, bro, you can see the crazy look on his face, yo, and he's going into all these, like, really? Like you going like go pick up the milk that your wife told you go pick up in peace, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna pull over somebody cart and get them a level 3 or 2? Come on, man. It's not that serious, man. You know what I mean? We get that some of their position is high and mighty, but at the end of the day, we're all humans, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just calm down and go get the milk, bring it home. You know what I mean? Real 1K. You say OTR for 27 cents a mile? Nah, no. I get paid more than that. I get paid more than 27 cents a mile, bro. You know? We're making more than that out here, man. Making more than that. We making 28 cents a mile. And if we get the load on time, if we make the load on time, the boss man said he gonna give me 30 cents. Right? And if I stay out 4 weeks out the month, I'm gonna get 31 cents. So beat that, bro. Top that. You know what I mean? And if I stay out for the whole year and never come home, I'll be making 32 cents a mile, bro. So I don't know if y'all can top that, man. I don't see. Let me tell y'all, food service driver something. Yeah, I'm only getting 32 cents a mile, but guess what? I'm gonna be running 5 e-logs. I'm gonna be driving 20 hours a day, right? I'm asleep for about. Now let's just say I'm gonna sleep about 2 hours. I'm gonna try to get like 1,200 miles a day. Let me do the math, man. 1,200 times 30 cents. I don't think y'all food service drivers have nothing on me. Oh, I'm not sure how they doing it, man. I'm interested to find out how they're doing it down there. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure like they gotta figure something out for the guys that gotta go way North Florida. Let me see. If I do 1,200 miles a day times 30 cents, bro, I'm looking at $360 a day. Yo, that's a damn shame, bro. So you telling me that? So you telling me that somebody that's out there that's doing 1,200 miles is not even getting paid? Like some food service drivers making more than that in one day. That's crazy. That is absolutely ridiculous, yo. That's a lot of damn work. I ain't gonna lie, this woodpecker sound like he's on top of my damn roof. I'm about to go hit his ass. I don't know if y'all ever seen a woodpecker. They're real annoying, like really. But there's something to see, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you. You said your cousin brought $800 home after taxes. I know he left that company, right? But at the end of the day, you know what? Everybody got to start somewhere. So everything that he's learning right now, everything is a learning lesson for him right now, man. Got to start somewhere. All of us can't start great. All of us not gonna be like we're not gonna all go off the ground running. Like sometimes it's luck. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's all about being in the right place at the right time. And sometimes it's all about luck, man. And sometimes like a lot of drivers they don't want to do this what we do, man. Like let's be honest, man. Food service is not like your normal cup of tea, right? So I can understand where a driver coming from when they don't want to do this type of work, man. So they got to go through different lanes and avenues and try to figure things out, man. And it's really hard out there, especially everything that's going on nowadays. But I can say this, man. I got some good friends that's over the road right now that are owner operators, and I'm not even gonna give up their secret on the online right now. But they're running in some good lanes, and they told me straight up, like if I ever wanted to a piece of that lane, I can get it. But we good right now. We just chilling right now. You know, we definitely chilling right now. For real, for real. But sometimes like sometimes you just lay back, man, and you really put everything in God's hand and let Him just guide everything that you do. Sometimes you just gotta fast, and clear your mind, and just pray and keep pushing. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta do sometimes, man. Like me personally, I haven't fasted in a minute. I gotta definitely gotta plan a little 36-hour fast coming up soon. Clear my mind. Truck money out. What's going on? Truck money out, bro. I got breaking bad news. I don't know if this is good news or bad news, man. Those darn cameras is coming, bro. You had the meeting today. The cameras is coming. Um, but it is what it is. We knew it was coming. I'm mentally prepared for the cameras. Something I had to deal with at U.S. Foods. Um, when I came to Cheney, we didn't have the cameras, and you know, I gotta be like, I gotta be a. I'm gonna be one of the guys that make sure everybody know that, and let everybody know that everything gonna be all right, man. Don't worry about the cameras, bro. You know, everything gonna be quite all right. Just do what you gotta do. No distractions. And everything will work itself out. The cameras can really help you. It can also get you fired too, but it can help you more than get you fired. Like as long as you do your job, everything gonna be all right. You know what I mean? You say you just read my title. So Bryant Jones want to know what's better, drop yard versus DC. Man, pros and cons for both. Pros and cons for both. Okay, let's talk about the pros for the drop yard. And I've worked in both, so I'll be happy to answer this question. Pros for drop yard, you deal with nobody, right? Pros for drop yard, you usually get your loads early, right? Um, and you deal with nobody. You just go pick up your trailer. I ain't gonna lie, this woodpecker getting on my nerves, bro. I think he's on top of my roof. You go get your trailer and you just go on about your business. You know what I mean? Some of the cons for a drop yard is on. Let's just say you roll up in the yard and you look at your trailer and it look like it need to be reloaded. Guess what? You're stuck, right? Some of the pros, some of the cons. If you roll up in a drop yard and your TK ain't working, guess what? You gotta wait, something like that. Versus a DC where you can get a new trailer, reload your trailer, stuff like that. You'll have more access to equipment. You'll have access to driver help, and you just have access to a lot of things when you're out of a DC. But some of the cons in the DC is you're just dealing with people, man, and that can get kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Bro, I have mixed emotions about food service every single day. Not even gonna lie to you. Not even gonna lie, bro. It's just what it is, man. Like it's just repetitive. That's all. Like sometimes we get like mentally drained out. Yeah, definitely. The drop yard, man. All that freedom, bro. Like It's second to none. You heard they building a Costco warehouse in Stewart? Bro, they building a Costco warehouse right in front of Cheney. Like, they literally got all the bays up. Like, it's right there in front of us. I tell you right now, Costco is one of those companies that they need a lot of experience. At least a year. You know what I mean? At least 1 year, bro. So the best thing to do is go get your experience. Cause I know one thing for sure: when drivers get those jobs, they're not gonna leave it. Say, would I consider doing Costco? Man, everybody and their mama know I want to go to Costco. Straight, all right. Oh, Costco's coming to Lakeland. That's what's up. So Costco taking over. They taking their stuff back. I mean, Chick-fil-A taking over. They want all their stuff. Yeah, but I definitely consider going to Costco though. Like that's just a no-brainer for like a driver that been doing this for a long time. Pretty much a lot of food service driver like got aspirations of going someplace that's easier. But the only thing is like, yeah, the money's gonna be a drop off, but it just can't be that big of a drop off. You know what I mean? But I haven't met one food service. driver that say they want to push cases forever. I just haven't. Could that be? If they say that, they might be lying to you. You know what I mean? So drivers is always looking for different opportunities, better opportunities. That's just how life goes, man. You know, that's just how life goes, bro. Like if all our women's came up on a better opportunity today, we'll go home tonight with nobody in the house, bro. They'll be gone. You know what I mean? That's how life goes. Hey, y'all don't play that. Let them hear, man. Y'all don't play that. Let them hear. They gonna be mad at me, bro. Well, what is he talking about? I would never leave you. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You could be driving a BM. Let somebody pull up next to you in a BMW. Man, they gone, bro. They gone. Yeah, they getting out that BM so quick. And one of the key things is, like when you've been doing food service for a minute, like one advice I can give everybody is start cutting back on your bills. Start paying everything off right now, so you can whenever you do get that easier job and you start losing money, like you're gonna be prepared. Like everybody, man, start preparing. Prepare yourself to live off of $1,400 a week, bro. You know what I mean? If you can mentally prepare yourself for that, like cut back on this, cut back on that. I'm not telling nobody what to do, but if you can prepare yourself like to live off 1,400, $1,500 a week, then you'll be fine, man. When that day comes that you know what I'm saying, you gotta take a pay cut, you'll be good. You know what I mean? Now, if you live amongst your means and like you doing food service, you making $2,500 a week, and you know what I'm saying, you got all type of bills, you got cars, you got your house. You know what I'm saying? You got you got a family, you trying to keep girls on the side. You know what I'm saying? You really playing hard and you got a kid out there, you know what I'm saying? You buying food for your house, you gotta buy food for the other house, you just living wild. That ain't gonna work, man. You're gonna be broke forever. You know what I mean? Oh no, they wasn't paying that? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I'm even mentally doing that with my damn with my mortgage because you know what I'm saying, like I'm just preparing to like cut back on all my bills. I'm even going hard, like paying extra on my principal of my mortgage because I'm gonna give y'all a little hint. One of the reasons I'm doing that because I don't know if the interest rate gonna be dropped one day, but if it do drop, then I can refinance for a lower payment. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's gonna drop, but I hope it do drop. If it do drop, I'll be prepared. Just put it like that. You know what I mean? Man, there's some drivers they've been making $100,000 for like years upon years upon years upon years, and they still renting. A lot of them still living home with mama. A lot of them moving from here to there. A lot of them, man, they just been living reckless, bro. And I can't tell people what to do, man. But you gotta have a clue, man. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's like it's your money, man. Do whatever you want with it with your money, bro. But You know what I mean? Think about your kids, man. Think about your, future. Just think that you're not gonna have that health and strength forever. You know what I mean? Like you gotta gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Hey, we got 8 people up in the building, man. Shout out to everybody. We got people from Texas up in the building. We got people from North Florida, South Florida, Cisco, PFG, Cheney, over the road local. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my homies that work over there at Costco. You know what I mean? And one advice I gotta give all my homies over there at Costco, man, is when I come over there, y'all just show me the ropes, man. That's 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 just one thing I'm asking y'all, man. Just show me the ropes. We got 9 people up in the building. But I'm not even gonna lie, like right now, honestly, I don't even think I'm prepared. Like if Costco would call me right now, I don't think I'm prepared to go there. I still got a couple more things to pay off first before I think I'm ready to go there. You feel me? Because it's gonna be a pay cut, man. Definitely gonna be a pay cut. But we gotta get ready. I mean, shout out to all the food service drivers. If there's any young drivers out there, man, that's coming to food service, if you hear this video, like, don't let this discourage you, man. Like, you know, it's a good place to come, do what you got to do, save your money. You know what I'm saying? Get ahead a little bit. You know, like how much drivers I know that came in food service and bought a house. You know, then moved from that house and bought another house. I know drivers that renting out condos and duplex and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So you can really set a strong foundation doing this. You know what I mean? So when you hear like some of the drivers that have been doing this for a while, when you hear us talking about moving on and doing different things, don't let that discourage you, you know, because everybody got a time to do it. You know what I mean? And it's a young boy's time, man. It's a young fella's time, man. It's time for y'all to go make some money. That's why I'm always willing to sit down and you know and show somebody, man, how you can make money at this game. How talk about companies, talk about areas and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because I believe in passing it along. It's a lot of people out there they don't believe in that, man. You say OTR is very slow right now. I know. I've been stuck in Charlotte for 3 days waiting on a load, man. Trying to go back home to Florida. I've been here almost 2 days. You know, very slow right now, bro. What company you running for, Terrence? What company you running for? Shout out to all the OTR drivers, man. They play an important part to this game. I know all the port drivers, man. I know they going through it, especially the ones in California. Cause I know I be watching the news, and with all the tariffs and stuff like that, I think it cut the loads in half in California. You even got companies that's planning on laying off drivers, man. Like, the drivers gonna get affected, the warehouse workers, and a lot of customers. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought Werner had a lot of loads. You know, that's a good company though, man. Werner, they really put people on and get their feet wet, experience and all that. You know, I never look down to companies like those. Like a lot of people look down at companies like those, but not me. Like as long as they got the ability to give you the opportunity to get into trucking and give you all that experience that's going to be so valuable for you when you decide to go back. If you decide to go back local in your wherever you're from, you know, all that experience is going to be valuable. So I respect those companies like Warner, like US Express, Covenant, Swift, Knight, Swift and Knight, same thing. Mountain West, like all those companies, bro. Schneider, JB Hunt, you know, all those companies, bro. I got mad respect for. A lot of people don't like them. A lot of people they just sit around and make fun of those companies. Not me, bro. Them companies really changed a lot of drivers' life, bro. Swift changed my life. I know that. Tell you that right now. Definitely changed my life, bro. Like I was, bro. Everyone day I decided to get on that Greyhound and go to Tennessee. That was probably one of the best move I did, man. I look back. I never look back. You know what I mean? But it was me making that decision to like want to do something in my life though. Like it's a lot of people out there, man, that it's a lot of people out there that they're okay with just being where they're at right now in life, man. There's a lot of people they're okay with what they're making right now in life, man. There's a lot of people they're okay with living their parents forever, living with their grandparents forever. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people they're okay with, you know, they're having kids and they still shacking up with their parents and stuff like that. They don't want to go out there and be a man and lead their family. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that they just want to hang out on the corners every day, man. They're okay with doing that. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people out there like they just want to like wake up every day and want to do wrong, want to do crimes, want to do bad every single day. They're okay with that, but not me, bro. I wanted better for my life, bro. So I just got up and I decided to do something. Everybody couldn't go to college, so you know what I mean? I went and got my CDL, man. I've been making money ever since, bro. Like, and every year it just got better and better. Like I kept moving forward and forward, man. So, like I tell everybody in here that got their CDL, man, like if anybody ever come up to you and talk to you and ask you about your CDLs and stuff like that, just giving them a minute or two out of your day, it's not gonna hurt you, bro. Because by you talking to somebody, you just don't know that you can help change your life, bro. You can help get them out the streets. You know, there's a lot of young cats out there right now. They selling drugs, they scamming, they doing all type of craziness, bro. You know, like you say the name of the company is called Air Gas Dry Ice. So let me ask you, where's that company from? Like, what's your home base? And how hard is it? Like, is food service harder than that company? Shoot, you talking about they making over six figures? Um, talking about you talking about new CDL grads? I'm gonna look at that company. You talking about they making six figures? Shoot, And I got my tankers. Do you need a hazmat for that? Oh, I see. I think okay. I think I know what you're talking about now. You got a website these drivers can go on? Oh, air gas careers. So there y'all go, man. Y'all look up air gas careers. Google that. See what opportunities you got out there. Something different. You know, you get home daily, or you can do regional. I'm pretty sure the regional guy makes more money. So check that out, bro. Check that out. Air gas careers. Yeah, make sure y'all Google that. I'm looking at the website right now. See what they got in Florida. See what they got in Florida, y'all. Yeah, pretty good, man. Pretty good. I'll tell you right now. Yep, that's a good job. You know why? Because they are not hiring in this area. Usually, usually when you find whenever it's a good job, like in Florida, it gets filled up real quick. Like people be on it, yo. People be on that thing, man. Yeah, that's good money, man. You definitely doing good over there. Um, how's your benefits over there and stuff? Oh man, man, I hate. I'm cooking something right now, man. I hate cooking meat that takes like forever to cook, bro. Like, it really sucks. Good benefits. That's what's up, huh? Yep, that's good, bro. Man, I gotta go to Publix real quick. Man, don't y'all hate it when y'all about to eat something? You realize you ain't got nothing to drink. All you got is water. Sometimes you just need something to drink, bro. You know what? Maybe I'll just drink the water because I don't feel like going nowhere. You say cabbage? Damn, bro. Like, that's crazy. Maybe you would think that probably like it's weird. Like sometimes sometimes these plants they be catching like they be getting like diseases and stuff. It'd be a like a big ass shortage. I haven't bought cabbage in a while, so I wouldn't even know. Yeah, that's crazy. Maybe it is a shortage. Yeah, maybe they do got a shortage. You say you feel stuck when you at a local job? bro. You know what? I understand exactly what you mean. Yeah, I understand exactly what you mean. Like sometimes, sometimes when you live in like, sometimes like when you just waking up and you doing everything like you doing the same thing every single day, bro. Like it gets so repetitive, bro. Like it's so like sometimes it get kind of frustrating. You know what I mean? Like really get kind of frustrating sometimes. So I know what you're talking about. Like a lot of people that only work local, that never been on the road, they'll never understand that. Like you're never gonna do the same thing. Like it's 2 days. You don't get 2 days that's alike. You're always going someplace, seeing something new, doing something different. So I get it, bro. I get it, but at the end of the day, you know, it's a reason why us local drivers chose to stay local. Is that why I left? Oh, okay. So, nah, man, I was just playing, bro. Like, no, I didn't leave. I thought everybody that watched my channel know I be playing, bro. Yeah, I did not leave. Yeah, everybody that watch me, they know I be bullshitting around. I need to relocate to a southern state. My salary is trash. What's a good state in the South where trucking money? I would say I would think it's Texas, bro. Anybody got anything to add to that? Definitely not Florida. Do not come to Florida. Take Florida off your list. You can probably take Georgia off your list. It's just too much competition there. Maybe if you want to be an owner operator, Georgia might be a decent place. Um, I have no clue about Alabama. I would say Texas, man, because it's such a big state and they got so much things that you can do locally. You know, we got Martin Brower up in the building. You got one of those things where I hate when companies do that, man. They can't just pay you one thing for one thing. Like they gotta like they're really sitting in there pinching pennies. Okay, if this driver drive over 200 miles, they pay him 20 cents. But if this driver only drive 90 miles, let's pay him 25 cents. Like it's really so much penny pinching out there, man. Yeah, definitely Texas. Why did I leave food service? Bruh, Y'all be acting like y'all ain't, but y'all act like you know what? Y'all act like y'all just start watching my channel, bro. Like y'all know damn well if I left food service, I'll literally show you what company I'm working at, over the road company at, man. It's a joke. Oh, man. Yeah, hey, but if I'm like, if I'm going over the road, I'm going as an owner operator, and I got links out there. I got links out there. I know definitely where I be going. Oh, hey, short money. You know that video is coming. That video is coming sooner than. Hey, that video is coming real soon, bro. Bro, I believe that video is coming in October, before October. Stay tuned for that video, bro. Like that video is gonna be a reality. That video is going. Oh, so let me know. They don't pay training pay? Cause I'm a trainer right now, bro. So you telling me if I'm training somebody, I'm not gonna get paid? They've been telling me that they're gonna pay us for training for a while now, and nothing. Like they like so far, I trained like since they told me that they're gonna pay us for training. I trained two guys. I haven't got paid for it. I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. I just waiting to see what's really going on. You know. Cause they say they're gonna pay us. They say they're gonna give us training shirts, all type of stuff. I definitely used to get paid for training when I was at US Food though. But you know, they should definitely pay us when we train people, man, cause they really slow us down. Especially when we out there, we try to do the right thing, try to show them the right thing to do. You know. Yep, that's how much we used to get at US Food. We used to get $50 a day to train people. So I used to make an extra 250 a week, bro, when I train people. You know. But it's really great money, bro. Definitely gotta run the Publix real quick. I would just drink some water, but damn, they're paying 150 a day. gonna tell y'all right now. Cooking curry goat at 7 p.m. was definitely a bad idea. This thing take forever to cook, bro. No, what's going on? Oh, Premier Cleaning. No, I was just playing. I was just joking, bro. I didn't know so much people were gonna be concerned, bro. Yeah, your boy got hurt, man. Yeah, what I'm working with, man. This is definitely a bad idea, y'all. Bad idea. Yeah, man, your boy got hurt, man. Man, I hope he heal quick, bro. Like, bust up his Achilles, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Man, you all right? I'm going to Publix. You need anything? All right. You all right now? Going to Publix. Yeah, what? All right. What you gonna make? Okay. I'm back. And you off Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Good Lord. Huh. Yeah, that's definitely some good days off right there. Yeah, it seemed like y'all cook it tonight. What kind of chicken? Instant mashed potato? Oh, just make sure that pot don't burn for me. Okay, you know how to make rice? No, you know how to make rice? Extra. Make some white rice? Yeah. Yeah, they run hey, to make it as bad, to make it worse, like when they're busy, when they're busy, I heard of guys working 7 days a week, bro. And I know a lot of people say you can't work 7 days a week in trucking. Yeah, you could when you're working for a company when you're only working on the 9 hours a day. You technically could. Because if you're working on the 9 hours a day, you never have to reset. I'm telling y'all, that's the only bad thing. They don't really get hours like that. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, they be sending them boys up there to get the water. Hey, what's one thing you notice about them if you ever get close up to them? They don't have to wear no uniform either. No uniform, bro. They get treated like a real truck driver. But let me just put this out there, man. It's a pay cut. Food service drivers, it's a pay cut. So if you're not ready for a pay cut, that is not the company for you. Yep. You know who else is pulling their trailers right now? You're probably not gonna notice because you're not gonna notice because they're not using Costco trailers. They're using their own trailer. But Crete Carriers is pulling loads for them. If you see a Crete truck that say dedicated, they're doing work for Costco right now, and it looks different because it's not your typical over the road trailer. Yep. Hey, truck money. You know the funny thing is, you said it right. When I talked to my boy at Costco, the stores, the grocery stores, they consider that their warehouse. They call that warehouses, grocery stores. They literally call that warehouses. So we call it stores, but on the inside they call it warehouses. If you buying some dump trucks, I'm pretty sure if you get in an area that's not fully developed right now, like you're gonna make a killer, man. You know, like doing your own thing, man, is always good, bro. Like, don't let nobody like stop you. Don't let nobody hold you back. You know, just pray about it, bro, and do it. You know, always remember, man, you gotta fast, pray, and go for it. Gotta do it, bro. Come on, man. You gonna let everybody pass before you make a left? Jeez, bro. Oh, you got something tying up your trunk, man. You gotta watch out for these drivers that got things tying up their bumpers and trunks, all type of things, man. They got all type of things going on. Yeah, them boys be chilling, man. Yeah, them boys be chilling. Yeah. I'm walking inside a Publix with this big ass tablet in my hand. Yeah, but you definitely gotta go for it. How many trucks you gonna start out with? That's how they be pulling up too, bro. That's definitely how they pull up, bro. Are you going to Trinidad? Make sure you bring some doubles back from Trinidad. Make sure you bring some doubles back, man. Hey, y'all ever went to the grocery store and y'all walking in there and y'all forget everything y'all came in here for? I know one thing. When I go home, man, if that curry goat is not finished cooking, I don't care. I'm eating it. I don't know what to cook that tough meat this time of night. I started cooking at 7 o'clock. Usually it only takes like two. Sometimes it can take up to 3 hours to cook. A lot of people they like to use those pressure cleaners, not pressure cookers. I don't like to use those. Is she gonna be getting married? She gonna be getting married that time, or is she just it just y'all just go like is it an engagement party or is she getting married? Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a nice vacation. Hey, them Airbnb be nice when, especially when you hire your like a personal chef for the week. That food service world is definitely a small world, man. That's why, bro. I don't disrespect nobody. I just go to work, hold my head down, and do what I gotta do, man. Cause everybody know everybody. Everybody know who the good peoples are. Everybody know who the a holes are. Who the good managers are. Who the a hole management is. Everybody know, man. So it's like you can't hide. You can't think you're gonna go to a different company and get away. Like it's not gonna happen. Somebody gonna recognize you. Somebody gonna reach out to somebody, and somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. So yes, sir. Hey, so what y'all think? Y'all think the Celtics can come back down 3-1? Y'all think Jalen Brown gonna earn his money or what? What y'all think gonna happen, man? Do y'all think the $3 million man is worth it? Can he lead his team back? You know what I mean? Because we gonna see why they paying you 300 million. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got nothing against the New York Knicks, but they might be one of the last team. They might be one of the last team I want to see in the championship. Bro, you gonna hear about it all year long from all these New Yorkers, man. I told you, son. I told you, son. That's how we do it, son. Everybody gonna be coming out the woodwork. You know, Stephen A. He a New York Knicks fan. Yeah, whatever y'all do, don't let the Knicks win the championship, man. It's a few teams out there that fan is a little annoying. New York Knicks being one, and you guys already know who it is in football. I don't need to. I don't even need to say it. So the team in football, for some reason, they didn't think they needed to pick a quarterback. I guess they want to see the same thing happen in the playoff year after year. Or I guess they enjoy paying quarterbacks to play 5 games and get hurt. The only team in football that haven't won a championship in like 30 years and they act like they're relevant. The only thing that's relevant about them is that they have good concerts at their stadium, stuff like that. You said Porzingis need to play more. Really? These people want to give me a $5 gift card. Crazy, you know. What I'm gonna do with a $5 gift card? Yeah, that's huh?
Can you put on something interesting?
Yo, I'm about to get out of here, man. About to go do what I gotta do. Y'all be easy, man.